Hello. Hi there. I'm Jack, the owner, the person in charge of this thing. I don't even know if it's a channel or what it is, but it's something. Hi there. I don't know if you're new here. If this is your first time, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. Sorry, I'm not looking into the lens or the camera because the flashlight is there, and I'm surprised I'm not blind yet. So, anyways, hi. My name is Jack. Today I'm gonna do an unpopular opinion. These might actually be popular, I don't know. I haven't been a major part of the anime community in a while. I haven't dug into my weebliness in a while. But yeah, I have them written down, so let me just get them and we'll get started. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to remember what I wrote. Okay. I know a lot of you are gonna hate me for this, but it has to be said. Sub is superior. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, but there's just something about Western voice actors that just don't do it. They're not made for the role, you know? They just was only same. I be hearing dub because I don't go out my way to watch anything in dub unless I grew up watching it in dub, like Pokemon, for example. I can't go from watching Ash Ketchum to Satoshi. Who the ass is that? Language, sorry. Who's that? So those things I understand. But sub is just anyways. Ending songs, guys. I know everybody like the hype up the opening song something, but you'll be sleeping on the ending song. Come to me, I will recommend you some songs because of ending songs. They are amazing. Oh yeah, and speaking of songs, opening songs, Bleach and Naruto had the best opening songs. In mainstream anime, I'm talking about non-mainstream anime. And also, no, I really just be sliding into these different unpopular opinions. Speaking of mainstream and anime, just because somebody watches mainstream doesn't mean you could be clowning them. I don't know if y'all know what clowning is, but hating on somebody just because they like mainstream. Y'all just always want to be I'm not like other weebs. I don't watch all mainstream anime. Okay, mainstream have some good things. By the way, I literally have to watch myself because the flash is there, so I'm sorry, no eye contact and it hurts. But yeah, speaking of mainstream now, if you only watch mainstream anime, what is you doing with your life? There's so many hidden gems that you'll be sleeping on. Again, you need to watch. Ooh, child. If y'all want an anime recommendation list, non-mainstream anime, I could do that. Just let me know if you want that. Okay. Ooh, child. If I find back the tweet, I'll put it here. But there was a tweet that was One Piece fans are the K-pop stands of anime or something. So I'm just if y'all can't tell, One Piece is my favorite anime at this point in my life. Since Naruto ended, One Piece is my favorite, and I just don't understand. One Piece storyline is great, y'all. I don't know what to say. Anyways, moving on. I just can't stop looking at myself y'all like this? This is cute. I was going for, I don't know what I was going for. I just got some new products And I was like, let me try a thing. And I did. Moving on. You all know One Piece have like 929 episodes, right? At the time of this being filmed, because we're in quarantine and there's no updates. So at this time it is like 929. Tell me why anime have to have fillers. I mean, some fillers are cute and thing, right? Like it have like a little, like if you're watching a sad anime or like something real gory, and then like you get a little break from the gore and then like a cute little filler episode of like them on a picnic or a beach day kind of thing. I don't mind that. But you see, when they start hitting the flashbacks and you're like, this was 2 episodes ago, I already know this, why I must get a flashback? Why what? Make it make sense, you know? Make it make sense. It don't make sense. Whew, child. Okay, so we just touch on fillers and whatever, and that's like how the author kind of try to keep you from not rushing into the manga. What about like, for example, Boruto, right? You watch, they have real fillers. Like Boruto have real fillers, guys. Barely any action. I like it, but like, anyways, yeah. So speaking of that, so anime fans, I'd rush like the author, the creator, and be like, why can't you all put out 2 episodes a week? Or it takes time. Everything takes time. You can't rush. Just because the episodes are like 24 minutes and things, don't mean they could be putting out so much. Because by the time I do so, the anime done, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe it done. Wait. These things is a process. It takes time. I looked at the flash for so long, and now I can't even see. I'm like seeing specks in my eyes. I don't see. I wish I had freckles. They're so cute. I tried doing full freckles. That will be on my second channel by the time this is up, I guess, if I upload my things, because I be sticking. Anyways, moving on. Oh, this one, I feel everybody's gonna feel a type of way about it, but illegal streaming sites. You shouldn't be ashamed to be watching things on like illegal sites, because not everybody could afford to like actually pay for Crunchyroll and all these other things. Because half the time when you start anime, you start off as like a little youth, and your parents, I think they're gonna be like, hey, you want this? You know, like Netflix anime, that's already on Netflix, and most of the time families already have that account. So if you know you get that there, good, you support the creators, support the community and whatever. But if you can't afford to, it shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be shamed, basically, is what I'm saying. But if you could afford and you're doing this and watching it on illegal streaming sites, then that's something else. Because like these creators, these artists, the designers, the music, everybody needs to get paid. And if you're doing it, if you could afford to, it's best you do it, I feel like everybody might feel a type of way about this one too, but like hentai. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't watch it, don't watch it. I feel like it shouldn't be a taboo thing. It's just like, and then don't talk about tags. All of us have our, kinks. Shouldn't be a thing. You all don't need to judge. I'm not going to say anymore. I'll just sell off myself. Might get a lot of backlash, but I don't get the hype for sports anime. Like, yeah, I said it, I don't get the hype. I know what's the word? What's the oh, like I only watched one sport anime, so I don't really can't say much on it because I only watched three and I didn't finish it either way. But yeah, that was like back in high school and things, so years ago. And yeah, what was I doing? So I know I haven't watched like Kuroko no Basket and was that Haikyuu. There's this firefighting thing, although that's not like sports, but like people was recommending that too, and I'm just like, I don't like sports anime. I'm like, I don't like sports anime, so I will give it a try though, but I don't get the hype. But that's a me take. Studios. This is for the people in the industry. Why do y'all have, I forget what company it is, but like the anime man, he had made a video about it a time, and he was talking about how there's this one company that only does like one season for anime, like they could have like 4 or 5 volumes, but the first season might be like the first volume or like half of the first volume, and then they don't make like any second seasons, and I'm just like, is it Madhouse or something? So I don't remember the name of it. But I'm just like, y'all really just make one season, and then when the creators and the fans want a second season, it's like they have to go to another studio. That's what like how it happened with One Punch Man. I think that was the thing. If I remember, I think I just watch everything in an anime man video, so I could be wrong, but I think that's it. Speaking of one seasons and all these things, if the anime came out like early 2000s, maybe 2010 something, and it's like one season, maybe two, most of the time it's one, you're not gonna get that second season. That was like me in when I was like 12, 13, and I watched Vampire Night, and then I was waiting for the next season for the years to find out that they wasn't making another one, and I was like, y'all serious? So wait, that thing. So what I'm saying is, if there's only one season and you're sure there ain't gonna be another season, just read the manga. I know that people that don't like to read manga, they'll be like, I wanna see it animated. It's not gonna get animated. It was a one season, a one hit wonder. You need to go read the manga. Okay, Netflix anime. It isn't bad. I'm not a big fan of Netflix like dabbling in anime because actually I am grateful because they really be bringing in some good anime, like the storylines and things be good, but you see the animation for some of them, like Baki, I know they're trying to do like this 3D thing, but just keep it 2D. Half the time when I was watching like the Baki fights, I was just like, if I didn't have to read the subtitles, I'd have closed my eye to it because I can't believe I almost skipped this one. Let's talk fanfics. First thing I want to touch on is fanfics not bad, right? Y'all need to take everything with a grain of salt. You mightn't like all the fanfic, you might like some, but don't just judge everything, you know? Secondly, fanfics, I write. I'm not gonna let you know who I am. I have a few sprinkled all over the internet. But anyways, right. I really be losing my train of thought. Oh yeah. What gets me though, you know how it is like, whatever X reader, and I'm like so and so your name. I don't really have a problem with that, right? Because to each their own. What I have a problem with is certain authors who write themselves into the story. especially when it's like fanfic. Most of the time it's a fanfic you're reading, you go for like a parent in like the anime. For example, Hinata X Naruto, right? You go for Hinata to be the person and Naruto to be the next person. If you do OC, like an original character, and the person is like writing about themselves, I could understand. If you put your characteristics into the character from the anime, sometimes like you might want to write the character differently to kind of suit your taste or suit the storyline or whatever. But you see, when you put your whole self in it, and then you're doing this love interest thing, it kind of sad. Not to judge, but I am judging. You know, it's sad because I really be in my what you call it, my AO3 archives, right? And I be going through my favorite tab, looking for new stories to read, and then I'll see so and so X OC, and I'll be like, looks at who's the OC. For example, I say is Naruto X OC. So I'll be like reading the synopsis, what it's about, and I'll be like, Naruto is new to his school and he's getting bullied by Anna, and you're like, who's this person? What is this person? And then you look at the person who wrote it, and you see their name is Anna, Anna fan anime 123. I'm just putting two and two together, and I've seen this a number of times, and I'll just like say OC, see the character name in the synopsis, look up to the author name, and see the same name, and I'm like, why do you have to write yourself into it? Okay, I ranted enough. That's enough. You're gonna hate me. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but cosplay is like a whole other part of the weeb community, and like non-weeb community as well, because, well, like I'm speaking on terms of cosplaying anime characters, especially on TikTok. I understand, like, sometimes you really want to get into the character, but you don't have to do it in a cringy manner, you know? Like, my non-weeb friend, she posted something off of TikTok and like onto her story on Instagram, and she was very confused because the girl was doing like anime gestures. It was like the this thing, that thing, yeah, with the this thing, yeah. And she was like, what is this I see in here, blah blah blah. And I was going to respond and be like, well, if you're an anime fan, you'll understand, so you really got to be judging. But sometimes I can't even defend people because they really be making me cringe. I cringe at myself, right? Sometimes I do hella cringy things, but when you kind of is it really like this percent, but everybody's be seeing that and thinking there's the whole anime community, and I'm just like, no sir, no ma'am, that's not us. That's that fraction, you know. Oh, okay. Final one. This could be a whole video in itself, but I was on Twitter the other day, as I usually am, scrolling, minding my business, liking tweets, and I came across something that was like, anime fans are hating on K-pop fans or something, so because anime is now mainstream or something. And it's just like, what fans y'all be meeting? Because that's like the same thing with people hating on K-pop fans, because that little fraction of y'all, I'm a K-pop fan too, but I'm not a stan, I'm a fan. You know? The difference. Yeah. This fraction and this fraction is what people seeing, and there's the fractions that are going again. and that's the faction that's going against each other, and people just like, yeah, y'all feel y'all could hate on us because y'all mainstream. I'm just still like, no, we are united, we are one and the same. Anime isn't even that mainstream though, because people still be getting clowned for watching anime. So yeah, that's it. If you all want me to make a video on that whole topic, I could. And also if you want me to do part 2, if I think of more, I could. There's something else I asked for y'all want to see. Can't remember. But yeah, if y'all just let me know. I'll list my social media handles, I guess, if y'all want to follow. I'm on TikTok as well. I don't really post though. Cut. Okay, thanks for viewing. Like, subscribe.